record. Here goes the encoder. Me carry some weight, worry in traffic, I move through the hate. What you learn and learn, I'm feeling myself. How about the most they calling it murder? Fool, I thought this shit it came with a stir. Repeating my level of body you reach. I just keep it on the up and up. Hey, what is the deal, everybody? Welcome back to another episode on Up and Up. I am your host. Man, I could have been doing anything else, but y'all decided to come kick it with us. Look, Jay, what the hell is going on?
Something wrong with that hat?
Something wrong?
You're looking real good, cuz I see you.
Yeah, hey, you shining out here, my guy. You shining, man. Look,
yeah.
We see you, man. Hey, look, I want to know about your excursion before we get started, man. Look, you know, tell them a story, man. Look, shit.
So I just got back from Tennessee yesterday, and rode some horses, rode some water. You know what I'm saying? Did a little bit of this, a little bit of that. It was fun up there. I definitely recommend it. Just getting the cabin and just getting away from everything, seeing some views, riding some animals.
It was cool. I was up there. I went up there 2 or 3 years ago, I think.
Yeah.
We was in the Rocky Mountain. We was up there near Dollyland or whatever. So
yeah,
I think
there.
I can't think of the place we was at, but
Dollywood, right around Smoky Mountains or whatever.
yeah, that's where we was at. We was up there.
Yep. It's nice over there.
Oh yeah.
Okay, look at y'all, man. Look, you say you was getting in touch with nature, man, with your nature boy. Look, that's what I'm talking about. Look, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Look, you know what I'm saying? Welcome, my good people, man. You know what I'm saying? Controversy is working, so he'll slide in whenever he gets a moment. But everybody else, welcome to the podcast, man. If this is your first time tuning in, welcome. You know what I'm saying? If you've been rocking with us for a while, welcome. Look, man, I was reading your status, Jay, or whatever, and I tried to have the election on in the background, not the election, the debate on in the background. So I can take the drink.
9, ain't it? I think it's
9. Oh, that's why. Okay, so now I got this drink for nothing. I'm gonna drink because I'm a drink. Then look, no, but anyway, man, look, you know, I hope everybody had a good weekend. I hope everything was you know, productive. You know what I'm saying? Old Town Road over here, like you had a good time. Happy you enjoyed yourself, man. Hey, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm finally leveled now. I'm finally good with the shift now. So now my body is where it's supposed to be at. I feel great.
Oh, you're rocking the days.
Yeah, I get about a good 4.5 hours. That's pretty much my max that I need at this point. You know, I don't really expect nothing more. So this is where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? But y'all see my beard coming together. It's looking real illustrious out here, man. Look, you know. Look, shout out to Thrive, by the way, man. You know what I'm saying? My man Phil Flip Lloyd got his own beard oil, man. I've been dabbling in my products, man. Shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? Anyhow, let's go ahead and get started, man. Let me not even beat around the bush. I was looking at a couple things earlier that made me pretty much think about this topic today. First off, if you haven't subscribed with us, please subscribe on Spotify, SoundCloud, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah, you know, anywhere where podcasts are streamed. I was looking at this. I don't know if y'all familiar with Cocktails with Queens, but Lisa Ray, Claudia Johnson, and a couple of other females. Selena Johnson, Claudia Jackson. My bad. Forgive me.
I caught it a couple of times. It's actually a pretty good show. Cool. They talk their shit.
Podcast?
It's more like a YouTube channel.
Lisa Ray.
Yeah, Lisa Ray McCoy, to be exact.
You know it come on TV too. I don't know if it's Fox. I know they got, or it's bringing it to TV. I know they got it on one of the channels.
It is Fox, as a matter of fact. You hit that right on the head, man. It is Fox. And no, the reason why I was looking at it though is because it trended in Twitter or whatever. So, you know, I always like to look at my little normal news in Twitter or whatever before I get to going with everything else that we talk about. And basically, the Brat has surprised her. You know, as y'all know, the Brat is her half sister. She surprised her, you know what I'm saying, on the Zoom video call or on the house party, whatever they were using, just to wish her a happy birthday and let her know that her sister loved her, et cetera, et cetera. Well, obviously, Lisa Ray did not really she wasn't really mad at the birthday wish. She was more so mad at the fact that she hadn't talked to her sister in months. This was post-COVID or pre-COVID, I should say. And she hadn't talked to her in, like, pretty much, if you want to throw a number out, just say 9 months for the sake of conversation.
Was she busy?
So,
I mean, like with a job or something? Or just...
I mean, well, the Brad is, she's an icon. She's a star. Lisa Ray is an actress. She's a star. You know what I'm saying? Now, granted, if we family, then I'm going to find time for family regardless then. You know what I'm saying? Because family is important. That's one of those structured things that exist in our household that we hold near and dear to us then. So with that being said, I think that Lisa Ray was more mad at the fact that she hadn't reached out to her, not the fact that she came out to everybody that, you know, say she was living in her truth. You know what I'm saying? You know, basically, you know what I'm saying, the Brat came out as officially saying that she was bi, lesbian. You know what I'm saying? She was identifying as such. So her sister was like,
years though.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? If you have been living under a rock, then you already knew that. But you know what I'm saying? I guess that's your sister. You thinking that, you know, say y'all supposed to have a one-on-one and talk about that. Then obviously they didn't have a one-on-one. So you know what I'm saying? She made a whole deal about it.
On the episode, they talked about it on air.
Yeah, it was literally on air as they was live.
Wow.
So
her and the Brat?
Yeah, the Brat, you know, she's like, I know my sister can get, you know what I'm saying, a little, you know, over dramatic at times, but you know what I'm saying, she, you know, I still love her. That's my sister, you know what I'm saying? That's my little punk or whatever, you know. And Lisa Ray was like, yeah, look, y'all still love you, but fuck that. And just got to go. Like she went from being Lisa Ray to Diamond in the Players Club in a split second, man.
You know what? I don't know, man. I don't know, man.
I'm big on respect. My thing is, I understand, you know what I'm saying? Just like the Brat did that publicly, I feel like she could have pulled the Brat to the side and had that conversation with her privately. You ain't had to air it out online.
But see, the thing with Lisa Ray was, and I got a rebuttal for that, is that she's pretty much like, you know, this is not even the fact that it's her show or whatever that she got, but it's like, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna keep it all the way real because I'm not Hollywood, I'm just me. You know what I'm saying? So when you get somebody that's just them, they're gonna give you direct
they're gonna say what they
Exactly. So they're gonna wear that shit on their sleeve and let it ride there. You know what
I
I'm saying?
understand that. I feel like if that's their family dynamic and they get down, because I feel like what's going on between the family is between the family. You know, if me and you gotta have a conversation, because I might have did something out the way, that's family business. It ain't nobody else business. It's family business.
No, absolutely.
After we come together after that family bit, like Jay, Jeremy know what it is. I can remember times where I said something and Jeremy, like I don't want to go into the situation, but Jeremy, he pulled my card outside. We was outside the crib. He was like, "You ain't no real nigga if you don't tell your homeboy." You remember that situation, Jay? You know what I'm saying? So, but granted, it was done between the family though. We sat and had the conversation. That's what it was. You know what I'm saying?
That'd be like one of us like airing each other out right here on the pod. Like, and another thing, you know, we ain't talked about this, but I got something to say about such and such. You ain't been telling me nothing about nothing, and that's how the fuck I feel about it. Like, wait a minute, I was here to just have a fun conversation and talk shit and drink a little bit. You sitting here telling me I ain't shit because I ain't tell you about such and such. All right, whatever.
Yeah, look, I see what time it is. I know how you lay. I know how you lay right now, man.
That's not the time for it.
Yeah, no.
Brandon, you ain't tell me you was going on day shift. Fuck that shit. I'm mad. I'm upset.
Right. How you know about day shift? I knew about day shift. What the hell is going on?
Yeah.
He said, only day shift I'm familiar with is the Pantheon, goddammit. Where's the strip club at?
But at the same time, because I got to argue from the middle, if I got something like that on my head or on my heart, I could see, if that's like the first time they talk since, I guess, whatever happened, I could see it me being like, you know, I gotta say it. I gotta say something now because I don't even know when the fuck I'm talking to again. So you literally call me, wish me stuff, you know, in the midst of my show or whatever. Let me go ahead and say what I gotta say.
See, even to piggyback on that though, it's like, think about it. Like, what if, you know what I'm saying? Like with our family, it'd be like, man, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, cuz, you know what I'm saying? So I got married. You'd be like, oh damn, congratulations. Why the hell wasn't I invited? We supposed to be like this then. That's something you're gonna hit right on the head there because it's like, dog, it's no reason that should merit me not being there then.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, well, bet. Let's go ahead and get this out the way right now. Let's unpack this, and then we'll go ahead and move on. But
that's why I said depending on your family dynamics. If y'all are close generally, but it's some family members, no disrespect to the family members if you ever listen to this. I wasn't thinking about inviting them to my wedding. I'm like, it was the furthest thing from my man. I'm like,
Hey, look.
we don't see each other on an
Hey.
everyday basis anyway. So
hey, look, nigga, you motherfucker hit me with a no invite. I'm like, no, I ain't got nothing for you, man. I'm like, no, it wasn't no invite. And then it's like that awkward silence where it's like, so
like I hope you gonna backtrack. No, I'm not finna backtrack. It's just you wasn't invited.
I'm more the type to like kind of hold on to that shit anyway. More so like I'm not a confrontational individual, at least not outside of my relationship. Like I fight with my girl all day and that's fun. But when it comes to like outside of that, you know what I'm saying, like my peoples or whatever, if I got a problem with something, my first instinct is to hold on to it, see if it's really that big of a deal to me or if I can just let it go. And if I can't let it go, usually it comes up next time we get drunk. I'll be like, yo, man, that shit that happened, I got feelings about it. I just want you to know that. You know what I'm saying? And then
I respect that. I like that. I respect
happy.
the fact that we can talk like that.
Yeah, hey, that's how
dope to me.
Hey, look, and it's funny that you even put that right there too, Jay, because I'm a bullet point what you just said. I want you to hold that for a minute because that's going to tie into what I'm about to talk about shortly or whatever.
Right on.
You know what I'm saying? So, what was
I got two questions before you start up.
What's up?
It's two stories or whatever that made me laugh this weekend, so I'm sharing with y'all. Okay. In Vietnam, a condom company recycled used 397,000 used condoms. They repurposed them and re-put them back in the machine and sealed them up and sold them. So that made me laugh. People, you gotta think 397,000. That's bad business.
Where the fuck they get these condoms from?
Dog, look, what if your shit's supposed to be like
they were running around?
Look, hey, look, he out there like I found 5. He got it right there,
Now, so they repurposed them and reused them. That made me laugh. Now this is the topic that scared me. In Texas, they found a brain-eating amoeba inside their water source.
Oh Lord!
Kind of threw. I'm like, wow, a brain-eating amoeba. I never knew that could just jump in the water source like that. But it's all over Twitter. They had an advisory: people couldn't drink water for a few days. You couldn't bathe. They said they didn't want you to bathe in it. You couldn't drink it. You couldn't cook with it. And they said all you could really do is flush it down the toilet. That was it.
Look,
it's all over Twitter. If you look it up, fellas, you can't lie about this stuff. It's all over Twitter.
Damn that. We going back to this 300,000 used condom business, man. Look, I'm just trying to find out. Look, for starters, that's why, you know what I'm saying, I'm happy I'm married because I could just go ahead and go without a cap on. You know what I'm saying? We keep it first and foremost. You know what I'm saying? Secondly, the fact that there's 300,000 used condoms out there floating around, it has me worried for the people that got to protect themselves because now you're using a reused condom on yourself. Ain't no telling what excess shit is floating on that mug there, man.
No, but you got for them to do that, they got to first you got to get the condoms.
Tony, what's going on, bro?
You got to reuse them, reclean them, repackage them. They put them like they repackage them. They bring them back to the original condom size how people use them, and they sell them. I like 397,000 is a big number. So you figuring it wasn't in the U.S. though.
The worst job got to be finding those motherfuckers. Like you got to go through people's trash cans. Like you got to go through the sewer system. Like where the fuck do used condoms end up?
Look,
how you find a used condom?
Look, you gotta hope every one of them that you find is dry already, man. Like so you can just go ahead and rinse it out.
Of course they ain't dry. Of course they ain't, but they used.
That's gross.
I mean, you figure if you reuse them, you could pay some people. Like you say, pay some people to find them because they had to go back through the same machine and get the same treatment over again so they can get resealed. So,
I feel like homeless people would be the best candidates for it because they are like immune to all the shit, so they could just go ahead and dig in like the garbage cans, like the dirty crevices, and really get that shit together. All right,
that's gross.
Look,
like I said, that was a story on Twitter. It made me laugh because I'm like, wow, 397,000.
Tony said more than likely the pussy is reused too. So
that's funny. That's funny.
Touche. Keep talking.
What man? Look, so yeah, we gonna part.
Shout out to new pussy. Shout out to fresh, brand new pussy.
Yeah, look, untampered with, untouched, clean. That's what I'm talking about, man.
Of age.
Yes, there you go, smart man. Old time road with that one. That's what I'm talking
no
about, man.
more Kelly's up in here, bro.
I see you.
Look, mileage. Courtney gonna say mileage. Look, you can't be out here with 200,000. Look, we're not gonna get into this, man. I'm trying to focus. I'm trying to get to, man. Look, y'all keep throwing me off in these comments, man.
Look, ain't nothing wrong with pussy with 200,000 miles on it either. I'm just saying, as long as you make sure to get the oil changed on a regular basis, you know what I'm saying? You keep clean, good gas in it. You know what I'm saying? You
gotta need a maintenance check. Every now and then you need a maintenance check.
Yeah.
Maintain the spark plugs in that motherfucker. Let's change the spark plugs in.
What if the tires is bald on the motherfucking end, man?
Look, we got an issue.
Wire
gotta
coming
go
out.
get some new tires. Gotta go re-up the pussy. We got.
I don't know. We getting new tires from, baby, but we gotta get some.
She said, "I need new shoes." I said, "No, you don't. You need something else." Hello.
Reupholster this motherfucker. Reupholster that motherfucker.
Oh man.
And pimp my Vaj. Look. All right, dog. Look, let me stop playing with y'all, man. Y'all having too much fun in the damn comments, man. Look, check this out. So, you know what I'm saying? Pertaining to this family matters issue or whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna tie that in with pretty much what we was talking about with where I'm going at with my next topic also or whatever. So, before I get started though, one thing, since I got people out here in the live right now listening, man, y'all better make sure y'all go and vote. Y'all can vote right now. Like literally right now. Like right now. Right now. Like you could blink your eyes and go vote right now. You could literally do it. I urge you to do that shit. Look, the youth around the world that's looking at this, y'all go vote too. Look, everybody needs to vote. Hey,
and while we on the subject, let me just throw this out there. Because this is one thing that pisses me off about black folks and voting in general. Because a lot of us don't fuck with it. And to a degree, I can understand, especially, you know, if your circumstances ain't been no different under no president, you feel like, you know what, fuck all of them motherfuckers. However, niggas died in order to make sure that you could vote. You understand? Like, for everybody else, whatever, they can, you know, not give a fuck. For us, that shit is important. Niggas died in order to ensure that we had that right in this country, and we should exercise it to the full extent of our ability. Because what we don't realize is, a lot of the times the reason we ain't getting what we ain't getting is the simple fact that we don't vote. Like, we don't use our power as a community. We don't do enough in order to make sure that the people who we fuck with are in office, and then the people who do represent us, such as Barack Obama, they have so much opposition, such as a Republican Congress, that, you know what I'm saying, we blame him for shit, even though it's the fucking Congress that didn't let him do nothing. That's a whole other subject or whatever, but
yes, sir.
Oh, stop playing. Just fucking vote, especially this election.
They look.
They out here. Man,
it's important. No, it's serious. No, like dog, like what? They is out there in full force, man. Like to all the fake woke pro-black people that just feel like they so smart, they stupid. Don't outsmart yourself on this particular thing. Like, yeah, we know it's an unsatisfactory vote. We know that you might not like neither candidate, but guess what? Make it count for whatever reasons you got to make it count for. Don't even do it for you, because if you've grown already, it don't really apply to you. It apply to your kids. It's going to apply to generations going forward.
In this election, in the election in the next 2 years, every 2 years, get your ass out there and do what the fuck you're supposed to do. Otherwise, you can't complain about shit because you ain't participate.
And those are the ones you really affect the most change at. So please do that. Look, please. Look. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. Deja says she loved that hat tonight, Remy. Hey.
Thank you.
So look,
killed it that room. I see you, player.
So look, I got a question for y'all, man. And people out there in the comments, you'll say if y'all just not joining us now, we just talking about a little family business, unpacking some stuff. You know what I'm saying? Long story less longer. Lisa Ray was mad at her sister, the brat. You know what I'm saying? For her not reaching out to her in the last 7 to 10 months. I don't know that it's a real like hit or miss type of number or whatever. So anyway, or whatever. The family thing, I would say, like, are we too critical? Like, are we too critical in our own family circles of certain things? Are we not critical enough? You know what I'm saying? Like, is it certain moments where it'd be like, I should have laid it on a little bit more thick with you instead of handling you with kid gloves? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like these are certain things that we need to unpack. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like more often than not, like some people feel like they come off way too aggressive or not aggressive enough.
Well, let me ask you a quick question. How did the brat respond? Was she like,
the brat actually? No, she wasn't even pissed. She almost came to tears or whatever, because she like, you know, I know how my sister can be. Like, y'all don't know my sister like I know my sister. Like, my sister is she's gonna give me this direct energy, and this is what you getting right here.
Right.
And nothing more, nothing less. And Lisa Ray did everything that she did as advertised, and then so.
Mm.
I mean, did they come to a peaceful resolution after she was done scolding the shit out of her?
Want to talk?
You want to talk?
Yeah.
They did. Look, this is what Lisa Ray said. Lisa Ray said, like, I love my sister. She's like, it's all love right there. I ain't gonna fall out with my sister, but it's just the principle of how everything got to that point. She was frustrated.
Yeah, my thing is she went in with peace and she ended it with peace. I can respect that. She like, I'm gonna just say what I need to say. You know what I'm saying? I love you. You know you my sister. We ain't falling out, but we ain't spoken in months. That's fucked up.
Yeah, and that's pretty much where she was at with it. Now wait, I'm gonna redirect real quick. So,
but at the same time, if y'all ain't spoken months, like what have you done on your end?
That's kind of where I was going with it.
To bring it back to the middle. Here you are on TV and on my coming out woman or whatever it is, which technically you should have saved all the rest of that shit for another time. Because at the end of the day, you still my sister. But here it is. If we ain't talking 7 months, have you reached out to me?
That's a good question, and you don't know that. I don't know the answer to that.
Yeah.
That's a good assessment, though. I don't know.
Because at the end of the day, if we all our own individuals, I don't owe you shit.
This is true. We got our own lives. We got our own circumstances, man. Hey. You know what I'm saying? Did she have to do it publicly? No, she didn't have to do it publicly.
Right, like, dog.
Yeah.
We here for a whole nother purpose. That's not what you do. I don't care.
I know for me, it's been an issue before where it's like family might be like, you know, what's up? I ain't heard from you in a long time, but it's like, I ain't even seen your number in my phone. Like, you ain't been reaching out to me, and therefore I ain't been reaching out to you. I think if somebody's wrong, we're both wrong. You can't be mad at me. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I wouldn't answer your call if you sent me a text or whatever. Like, I'd like to hear from y'all too. I'd like to hear from my family. And if I feel like y'all just living y'all lives, and I'm out here just living my life, then, you know, it is what it is. As of late.
Jeremy hit the pause button on us.
All right, good.
Hey, Jeremy, as of late, you did a pause and then you stopped and froze right there. So I don't know what point that you made right there.
Going in and out. I ain't even on the Wi-Fi. What am I doing? What am I doing?
Hey, look, that was a cold ass moment. It was like, because I feel like.
I don't know. It's a mutual respect type of thing. Like, if you want your family to be a part of your life, you gotta try to be a part of theirs. That's
amen to that.
I feel like what Courtney was trying to say.
Yeah, because the phone is not a one-way street. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. This Zoom is not a one-way street. Like, if I do more of the legwork to keep in touch or do all that stuff, obviously you're not really interested in keeping in touch with me, or you don't care about us trying to really keep that bond established and strong or whatever. And it's like, look, it's life. I understand. If we grown, I ain't about to have no quarrel or no quip with you either way if we grown. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But understand that I'm giving you the energy that you're giving me. So don't be surprised when it's not the energy that you expect. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying?
I think part of it too is like, we gotta be careful about holding a grudge or even necessarily being mad at family or people that we love or that we close to because we haven't necessarily heard from them or you know, spoke to them in a while. Because I mean, we all got our own lives. You know what I'm saying? I'm all out in Florida. I can only keep up with so many people for so much time, and I want to. But what it really comes down to is if I hear from people, I'll reach back. You know what I'm saying? If I feel like people want to know, and then you know what, social media got it all fucked up too. Because there's so many people who know about my life pretty significantly, like people who are close to me and know. And, you know, are my family or whatever, but because they see so much of my social media, they don't feel like they have to talk to me in order to know what's going on. They already know. So then they leave it at that. But it's like, no, you kind of have to reach out. You kind of have to have a direct conversation because there's things you don't know. Like, you know, things that I may not necessarily want to share with somebody. I might be going through something and, you know, that's not necessarily talk about on social media all the time. So don't let social media, like everybody uses media. Don't let it be, am I going in and out again?
Yeah, just a little bit, man. But you all right though. You all right.
You hit it 100% on the head though, because I might be going through something you don't know shit. You just know exactly what I post. I can post sunshine and roses, but after I post that, it's thunderstorms outside. So unless you reach out to me on a regular, you ain't gonna know. You won't know shit or whatever. But I understand that.
I like the analogy y'all both just made, though. You just said it wasn't. It might be sunshine, but it's really thunderstorming or whatever. And now I'm gonna come into that in 2 seconds. I want to read this comment real quick, and then I want to go ahead with it or whatever, man. Tony said we aren't critical enough of our friends and family because of the fear of hurting feelings, and I'm not even trying to split hairs with that or whatever. Like that shit is, it's such a significant tightrope to how you gotta walk certain people. And it's like, dog, if I'm grown and you grown, and we having a real conversation, or you saying some shit that don't sit right with me, then yeah, I'm gonna pull you to the side and we're gonna have a real conversation about it. Now, you might not like what I say to you. You might not even think that I'm being fair, but understand, I'm being critical at that moment because you need somebody to be critical for you then. Because if you don't have that, what's gonna happen is that you're used to everybody sitting there being basically, you know what I'm saying, walking next to you and handling you with kid gloves. I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Because you're never gonna achieve your full potential without me sitting there unlocking that. And that might be my job for you. You know what I'm saying? It might not even be, it might be like, man, I can't stand me, but he got me to the next level. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes that's necessary. You know what I'm saying? So I agree with that shit. You know what I'm saying? JJ said it's kind of simple. If you want to hear from me, hit me up. He's like, look, hey, call me, goddammit. Look, you know the number, you know the vibes, you know what I'm out here doing. Hey,
that sound like that's how it works. That sound like exactly how it works.
No, period though. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, reach out, bridge gaps.
Yeah. If you want to know what's going on in my life, just fucking text me, call me, fucking write a comment on my social media. Just I'm here. I'll respond.
Then it'll click in my mind like, oh, you want to talk? Okay, cool. I'm about to hit you up, man. Let's have a conversation. You know what I'm saying? And then you on your way.
Yeah.
Excuse me. You know what I'm saying? But what I wanted to go and parlay into was this thing I was telling y'all about earlier in Crosstalk, man. So, you know what I'm saying, as we know, COVID is still going on. You know what I'm saying? That's nothing new or whatever. It's been going on for the last 7 months almost, you know what I'm saying? And come October, because October is in a couple of days. But what I was seeing was that, you know what I'm saying, like with COVID, it's either made relationships either stronger or it's made existing relationships weaker than. You know what I'm saying? And I don't mean like, you know, friendships and all that shit. I mean like relationships, like married, human relationship. Like, because what happened was that it forced you to be with that person full time. You know, we had this episode like way back, you know, saying when COVID really first kicked or whatever, man. And I brought it back up again because of the simple fact that, you know what I'm saying, like Jada Pinkett had made a whole thing on Red Table Talk, basically talking to Will, like, you know, I don't know who my husband is. Like, I after this whole pandemic made me realize I never knew who he was. It's like, nigga, y'all been married for 23 years.
Yeah.
You can't tell me that you don't know this person. That's one thing. Now, secondly, you know what I'm saying, Greg, you might not know this person based off of the experiences that y'all have had in the last 4 to 6 years, but you know who this person is, though. It's not the person that you agree with right now. You might not like the person that you see it. And now that y'all lives are not so busy that y'all just running past each other, it's like, oh, damn, we're here. Who is this motherfucker? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I don't like you. I don't even want to be bothered with you. You know what I'm saying? And I was telling Courtney that earlier. I'm like, it's bad, but it's like harsh truth for some people, and some people won't accept it until they actually see it in front of their face. Then, like, you might be like, man, at some point, me and my spouse fell out of love somewhere. At some point, I didn't realize how much I couldn't stand this person there until now. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, damn.
COVID did that for a lot of people, though. COVID killed relationships. It's niggas. The only reason some people are still together is because they got bills together. He looking at his wife like, bitch, if we ain't had this house, I wouldn't want to be with you. For real, if you've been in the house with her for 3 months, my thing, because it's easy when y'all both going to work. Y'all, hey, babe, kiss. Hey,
exactly.
babe,
you're moving in
let's have
past
some sex. Hey, let's do this. Let's do that.
Let's have some sex.
But not we in the house for 4 months together. I gotta wake up to you. If I don't take the trash out the way you want me to take the trash out, you be like, you ain't take the trash out the way I want you to take. You be like, damn, I never noticed that before because we was always moving and passing there. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but now we've been in COVID. They be like, it's guys that's been unlocked down with their woman. They be like, I don't like nothing about her. Why did I even marry her? You be like, Your family been trying to tell you that for years. For real, like for real, COVID is a reason for a lot of family members to just voice their opinions. They be like, because now you calling them, letting them know the situation. They like, we been knew what she was, nigga. You be like,
we're trying to tell you.
Like, look, you let it go over your motherfucking head. You want to be paying attention, goddammit. You want to pay attention to nothing.
That is sad though, because like I say, a lot of people are with somebody that they can't stand right now, but they can't leave due to their circumstances. So I mean, it's a bold ass situation to be in or whatever. I feel bad for those people. Once again, I feel bad for those people. Everybody be like, this nigga must be talking his truth. Nah, me and baby, we straight. We all good. You know what I'm saying? They be like, this nigga pointing on your ear. No, it ain't like that. I'm just saying COVID made a lot of people hate people. That's all I'm saying.
Look, the divorce rate is up 40%.
I'm still cool with everybody. I got love for, so everybody else, I feel bad for the ones that lost a lot of family and friends over COVID. That's all. I mean, not like losing them down, but they like, man, I really can't stand him. He ain't a friend. She ain't a friend. A lot of people fell out with everybody over COVID.
Not to completely change the subject, but you know who I feel sorry for in the midst of COVID? Fucking parents. Because they realize, goddamn, I can't stand these kids. I can't fucking stand these kids. Like, every day? Look, every day I gotta...
Hey, look, Jay, not only that, though, man, a lot of these kids, a lot of these parents barely made it by in school for themselves. Now they got to teach a whole kid how to do this shit.
The whole kid
out here, man.
Those videos are everything. What's 2 + 2? The kid be...
If Johnny had 5,
motherfucker, you be like, damn, I'm waiting 3.
How many did he have left?
Right.
Yeah.
2 + 2. I'm giving you the fucking answer. 2 + 2.
Hey,
but
look.
So that just goes to show like how dynamic of a life we live, especially in America. Like everything is moving. We always got somewhere to be, something to do. So we kind of, the time that we spend together is kind of like, you know, we choose that time. We make that time for ourselves. Whereas when that time is forced with like your spouse or your kids, it's like, yo, this is too much. I don't need to be around you this much. I don't even like you this much to be with you 24/7. So like, what do you do?
But see,
dog, my recommendation, so you gotta have at least a 2-bedroom place. If you're gonna be in a relationship, you're gonna live with somebody, you need 2 bedrooms. That's how me and my baby got through it. She was in one room and I was in the other, and we ain't bother each other all day. And then coming into the day, you know, the work day's over. What's up, baby? I ain't seen you all day. How you doing? You doing good? You know what I'm saying? Ain't shit changed for us quarantine.
Hey, you're like, I missed you so much, I followed you to the bathroom. Now shut your mouth because you cold busted. Look at you.
Right.
Shit, you know what I realized about my girl? I don't want to be around her while she at work anyway. She mean as hell. I don't want to know that person. I don't want to know the work version of you. I'm good.
Look, Courtney said that Jada is the female Future Hendrix. Dog, that shit got me fucking yelling. Because it's the damn truth, man. Look, what? I'm going to come back to that in a second because we ain't done there yet. Josh said, a lot of parents are finding out they're not smarter than a 5th grader. It's dog. Look, this shit's so bold, dog. Look, it's parents that been using the school system as their personal babysitter for years, man. It is fucked up, man.
Lord Jesus.
It's females that work like that. They like, damn, I hate going home to these kids. We got homework, and I'm be like, but you are their parents. Nobody told you to have 6 kids. He's like,
now one thing I can say is that, yeah, you know what I'm saying? That teacher is their teacher. You're not a teacher, but damn, you got to at least know how to do some homework, man. You got to at least know the basics. You know what I'm saying? You can't write a paragraph. You've been doing texting for that long. You don't know how to do punctuation. You out here with run-on sentences and shit, man. Like, this is all fucked up, man.
Yeah, she writing a paragraph for her daughter, putting abbreviations in it, LMAFO. You be like, Mom, I can't turn this in. What is this? You be like, your mama helped write this.
You know what it is? When I was in school, I hated doing homework. Can you imagine having to do homework again because you got kids? Nigga, man, I gotta do homework again?
Look. All I need is a refresher and Google. I'm gonna be all right. I'm gonna be looking up everything.
Yeah. When Morgan started doing math, like B said, a refresher, and I'm gonna do what my grandma used to do with us. My grandma would pull out some pennies or whatever. She'd be like, "Get 5 pennies. Get 5 more. What's that?" You just sit there and count and add them up. My grandma, like, she was super dope, super patient. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see the people on the internet, they be like, I'm about to whoop this little motherfucker's ass. You be like, the kid ain't gonna learn shit if you whooping him all goddamn day.
Hell no.
What the fuck? I done got 3 ass whoopings today, and I still don't know 5 + 5. It's not right.
Hey, look, they be like, you either gonna get the answer right, or I'm gonna whip your ass. She be like, why your voice gets so damn deep? Look, that ain't how you talk regularly. Look, you just said you love me this morning. I wasn't even in homeroom yet.
You get one of them, then you get one. Then you got those kids that know. They like, I know I don't know. So you might. They be like, what you doing? I'm going to the back. We might as well get this ass whooping started because I know I don't know. I know.
This fool JJ said they should really cancel homework though. Why should they cancel homework, JJ? Why?
Homework.
Why?
You got to do homework.
Look, they got to.
Because you ain't really learning in class. They teach you all that stuff and they telling you all that stuff, but you got to practice it. You got to, go through it multiple times in order to really get it in your head.
You got to embody it. You got to come down with it, man. Look, you know what I'm saying? But man, I'm gonna come back to the teaching shit too, man. Look, so it's safe to say that we're all in agreement that Jada Pinkett is toxic, right? We all agree with this.
Nah, I love Jada Pinkett. I fuck with Jada Pinkett.
You didn't answer my question though. I didn't answer none of my questions.
See, you know what it is? Because I feel like too many people give Will too much bail. Will is just way more discreet, and he wasn't fucking with nobody who, you know what I'm saying.
Man, I'm pretty sure Will was doing his damn thing.
Yeah,
he was
smooth.
lumber.
So because here's the thing, I attribute, like, I hate to say it, but I attribute a lot of the issues that women have to men, because I feel like men can be so rough on women sometimes that the way women respond to it, it just makes them different. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if Jada Pinkett is fucked up, it's because Will did something.
And we hip to this though. But see,
yeah.
I'm saying that because of it's certain things that she said that gave me like an indicator. You know what I'm saying? That she might be a little bit like, in that video that I see, she told him, like, look, if we in this thing, you on one end with your stuff, I'm on one end with my stuff, but we still together though.
Yo.
In the world, you tell me any relationship is gonna do that shit. You tell me any functional relationship is gonna, and I know that's their shit. Again,
yes.
I'm not here to base my relationship off of their shit. But I guarantee you that 90% of the relationship ain't tolerating that shit at all.
So big facts. But the rest of us ain't on Will and Jada's level by miles. But I'll say this: I got two opinions about their relationship.
Go ahead, Jay.
On one hand, I love their relationship because it looks to me like the realest shit in the world. It looks like they understand each other to a point where it's like, I'm not about to sit here and keep playing games with you. You do whatever you feel like you need to do. I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I need to do. I'll see you in the middle. You know what I'm saying? So instead of trying to make each other happy like most people trying to do, which it's not real. You can't make your partner happy. There's only so much you can do, and then you're gonna get tired of doing it, and they're gonna be mad at you for the rest of your life for it anyway. You know what I'm saying? So they're like, I'm not making you happy. You make your motherfucking self happy by doing whatever you feel like you need to do. I'm gonna make myself happy by doing whatever I feel like I need to do, and then I'll see you later. We'll be good. We'll be friends. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate that, because that to me is where I think relationships could stand to evolve. I mean, it's hard to open your relationship up like that. We're all very selfish. We want our partner to offer ourselves, but I feel like it's too complicated to expect everything that you want from this one person. But that's a whole other story. On the other hand, I think they should get divorced. Like, why are they still together? Get divorced. You know what I'm saying? I'm so tired of people explaining to me all of the shit you gotta do in order for your relationship to function. Don't just get divorced. Just go to the court. You know what I'm saying? Call the judge. Hit up who you need to hit. Stop, because you know what? They under all this pressure talking about we ain't never getting divorced. No, just do it. Just get divorced.
And that's what they said. They're like, look,
now
we ain't never get divorced.
You hit it on the head, Jay.
It's
I
so
feel like this though.
Oh, go ahead.
I feel like where people go wrong is you give somebody all of you. I can't give you all of me, because if I give you all of me, I have nothing left for me. God forbid you leave me, or God forbid you go somewhere.
But Brian,
I can't function because I have nothing left for me. I gave you everything for me.
But
I
Brian,
can give you the best version of me.
All of me. Look,
No, fuck that. I'll bring
$10.
the best version of me to the table, but me giving just like I can't expect you to give me all of you. You can bring me your best version and we can meet at that. You keep some, you're gonna have to keep some. You keep some for you.
100%.
I keep some for me because God forbid if we separate. If I done gave you everything and I ain't got nothing left for me, how I'm get back? That's why people out there committing suicide. They out there crying. They can't be without another person. Fuck all that. I'll give you the best version of me. You give me the best version of you, and we meet in the middle.
Look, and you hit it right on the head, B. I had it written down right here in the notebook. Somebody said, I read this somewhere. It said, bring individualism into relationships. And what that means is that you are getting me right here in my purest, truest form right here. You know what I'm saying? Love me for this. I'm gonna continue to improve on what exists right here. And I'm gonna love you for yours and continue to build on what you got going on right there. If you come in with a dog-ass sense of humor, if you come in and we laugh and we joke and we do that, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot lose that then. And if you do lose it for whatever reason, it can't be because of me then. And if it is because of me, let's talk about why it is because of me then. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like people or whatever in relationships, it's like it'll always be that fork in the road where it's like, okay, I don't like the fact that you do X, Y, Z. And it could be something good, it could be something bad, it could be whatever it is. I don't like the fact you play the game. You know what I'm saying? That's just an example. And you're like, okay, well, what would you think? What do you think I should do then with my constructive time then? What do you want me to build you a cabinet? Do you want me to go fix the car? Do you want me to do whatever? You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, make it make sense.
Solutions, not problems, baby.
Right. You know what I'm saying? You telling me this, but you like, well, I'm just saying, don't do that. And then that's that. No. Because now you're asking me to take away stuff that was already with me to begin with. It's not baggage.
You knew I enjoyed this.
Look, it's not baggage if I carried it in with me. You know what I'm saying? That's a quote right there. What? Easy. You know what I'm saying? It's not baggage if I carried it in with me then. That was already with me. That wasn't a negative stressor. It was all positive energy then. I won't tell you, hey, you like to read. Stop reading. That's not a good look. You know what I'm saying? Because how I look telling you to stop doing something that you enjoy doing. That doesn't make sense. Right. But people do that shit though.
Only book I want to read is Facebook. You know,
you know what you're touching on too? You're touching on the whole idea of people living their lives and then looking at like their partner as if they're like a character within the story of their life. But that's not true. This person is living their whole own ass life that they are like we are in this together and we are both main characters. And that means that I'm a whole person with my own dreams and feelings.
Yeah, you got your own
right.
You
got your own
thing. You have to get to know that and appreciate that about me so that I can be the best version of me. And you can be the best version of you with me. And we don't necessarily we don't revolve around each other. I can't revolve around you. You can't revolve around me. We are going to be our own people. And then we're going to find a way to be together, you know, in ourselves. And I feel like that's a lot of what I feel like Will and Jada thinks about. You know what I'm saying? We have to be us. We can't just be us, Will and Jada. I have to be Will Smith. You have to be Jada Pinkett. And then that allows us to be Will and Jada. Without that, we can't be Will and Jada. That's impossible.
Will and Jada are so different to all the societal norms that they like. It's like, well, Courtney wants to say something, so I want to hear what she has to say, and then I'm gonna keep going.
It's not baggage if you carry it in with you.
You like that, didn't you? What?
No,
you didn't like that. That was dope. I'm talking about
the don't take it away from. I like it too.
Bro, was with me, like you like.
I bet you do, Jeremy.
I like it. My hat likes it. My beard likes it.
For the win. To the sky, Justin. Look, Jesus. I want to read these comments pertaining to this, man. Let's go. Look, man, I gotta double back real quick. Let's get it back to the top. Courtney says she fucked her son's homie while he was sick and fucked up. That's a toxic cougar. And I look, she did take advantage of a situation. Like, you gonna be all right, August? You go, oh, I'm gonna be all right, August.
I gotta respect Jada for that. Players gonna play. She played in the game. Players gonna play. That's all I respect Jada for
then
that.
he told her, like, I'm in love with you. I love you. And she like, well, I'm with Will. I need to call my deal. So my you got a deal. Look.
Yeah,
that rhyme. Play that rhyme.
She did Mr. James, that nigga though.
August knew what the deal was. He just wanted more, and she wasn't willing to give more. You ain't Will Smith. You August Alsina. That's it.
That's young mistake. Young dudes make them types of mistakes, man. You be hoping, wishing, ain't happening.
Look, Miss Ava Monroe said, my thing is Will ain't stupid. Ain't no way Jada was hanging with an old boy that much and he ain't know it was as deep as it was. So my question is, why did he sit back and accept it?
Because he was out there waxing boots too.
Yeah.
Will boots place too. He just ain't get his side piece just wasn't gonna make it public. She was like, I know how to play it cool. I know how to do what I gotta do and be behind closed doors. August was some snitching. You can't get the good and start snitching.
Will Smith was too busy getting it on with Harley Quinn. You know what I'm saying? He ain't worried about no fucking August Alsina.
Look, hey, so I see what you did there. He was focused on Harley Quinn. That's a movie reference right there. You see what I said?
Exactly.
Y'all boys
easy.
Y'all smooth.
Easy, baby. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Look.
Will get his bitches killed first.
Uh-oh.
We're not going on that.
Will gonna get his bitches killed first. Y'all heard it from Courtney. She didn't even put the comment on there.
Yo, I'm just saying, they did 2 movies together. They did 2 movies. Not one.
And it would have been 3 movies if they would have still been good. Look, he like, all right, look, these are acting conflicts. You got to put those terms together in that shit, man.
I'm pretty sure he had to get a piece of that though, way before that Suicide Squad. I'm back in Focus. I'm pretty sure we got a piece of that in Focus.
Oh hell yeah, without a doubt, man. Hey, look, you know what I'm saying, shit. But let me read. Let's see. So Courtney said they have an open relationship. I don't think Will is innocent, but it doesn't stop Jada from being toxic. No, Jada's still toxic. Jada's just, you know, she just is who she is. It's like, here, this is your truth, and she like, I know it. I'm finally coming alive with it. I'm here. You gonna like it or you ain't gonna like it, but you gonna like it with me, basically. Like
you ain't going nowhere.
Look, I'm happy you got rid of your ex-wife because you ain't getting rid of me. Like, oh shit, hey man, this is serious, man. Look,
yo, how old are their kids? How old is because Willow is the youngest, right?
Yeah, yep. Because Trey is the one that he had for his first marriage.
Is she like at least 20 yet? Is she 20?
Is she 18? Is she legal? Is she?
I don't know. She's young. I don't know. Stop.
Mr. James would have said she old enough to cross the street. She old enough to get hit, but that's fucked up though.
Stop getting married till death. Get married till your kids turn 20, and then just get divorced. That's how I feel.
But Willow said she was proud of her mama for coming clean with the entanglement.
Willow is a child. I don't give a fuck what Willow thinks.
She whip her hair back and forth.
Mm-hmm. Whip her hair back and forth and then chopped it all off. What the fuck ever, Willow. Anyway.
Josh said she'll be 20 on Halloween. Thank you for the fact check, Josh. You know what I'm saying? That's Jay and Prince right there, man.
But you know what that means? She's legal.
Man, look, I just
legal. None of my business.
Yeah.
Look, I got a fun question that is probably gonna carry over into next week because of where we at time wise or whatever. But I want to ask this shit though. You know what I'm saying? So I read this. Shout out to RJ for posting it. He said, "Women always say my father spoiled me, and as men, we automatically have to step our game up. But when our mothers spoil us and we require the same energy, I'm not your mama." Yeah, y'all ain't saying nothing.
Wait. Say that. Hit that one more. Hit that one more time.
I guess I can sort of agree with that. I respect. I'm gonna
say it for you again, too, Jay. I got you. I'll say, look, women always say my father spoiled me, and as men, we automatically have to step our game up. But when our mothers spoil us and we require the same energy, I'm not your mama. This one right here, that's why I said this is going into next week. And the reason why it's going into next week, before y'all answer, this is going into next week because I need a solid, even panel for this.
Yeah, you need some girls, homeboy.
We're not gonna unpack this without the caucus of representation on both sides. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just 3 men here. It's gonna look like we're just siding with the one
Yeah,
side.
it'd be better when women be you right. Because I was gonna say, you got the guys that step their game up. Then you got the guys that be like, all right, you going to get another nigga that's gonna spoil you. I'm about to pick off these weak links over here that ain't asking for all that. These weak links who you hate. Yeah, Joe got to be in the conversation too, because Joe would have just been like, "Yeah, I'm picking off all the weak links." And
look,
the ones with daddy issues, who daddy ain't there. That's them the ones I'm getting. You be like,
look, JJ in the comment already. Like, this is what he here for. JJ, look, next week. We waiting, JJ. We waiting. Next week we go unpack the whole thing or whatever. I just wanted to
the next exciting episode of
On the Up and Up. Look,
I can see your father in your life.
No, I'm excited about that one though, man. Like I said, shout out to RJ or whatever, man. He posted it, and you know what I'm saying, like it was a big set of comments in it or whatever pertaining to it, dude. Like, you know, because honestly, let's keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying? Like, with the whole thing, I'm not even gonna go crazy. I'm just gonna scratch the surface of it. Like, it's so many things that you can say about the situation, and it's so many people that can be like, oh, well, this guy has, you know what I'm saying, he's a mama's boy, he has mama issues. And it's like, oh, well, this woman didn't have a dad, she had daddy issues then, and this guy was her. It's a bunch of shit that you could fucking unpack. So we ain't gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Look, I love y'all. I just want to put that on y'all mind for a minute, man. Look,
I got some thoughts about that. I'll be here.
For sure. You know what I'm saying? Look, man, I'm happy that everybody's here. Y'all share and tell y'all friends about this, because next week is gonna be crazy, man. Look, I'm gonna have to request some special circumstances for next week. Look, man. Look, but
yeah.
I say it again. Please vote. The one thing I wanted to ask you, Jay, and we having a conversation amongst everybody. Shout out to Joe Budden, because I was reading it. I was reading. You know, he had his whole contract with Spotify or whatever, man. You know, and I'm not here to count anybody's pockets. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that Spotify didn't offer him the number that he was asking for after they offered Joe Rogan a number that he was asking for, blew my top. But it got me motivated though, because it's like, nigga, know your worth, King. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to tell you, somebody hit me with the phone call and it's not no spam likely, and they be like, hey, we want to pick y'all up. I'm like, look.
And to speak on that further, because I am an avid listener of both Joe Rogan and Joe Budden. Joe Budden demanded $250 million for ultimately everything that he is from a broadcasting perspective. His podcast, his interviews, pretty much everything that he does as far as content that he puts online. They wanted to own that. They wanted it to be not necessarily owned, but they wanted to basically have it as theirs and pay him whatever. Because, you know, he originally came off just the podcast. It was just the podcast. It was still his, and they just paid him like based on an exclusive deal. And then they were like, all right, well, now we want to re-up, but we want everything. We want everything. And he's like, well, if you want everything, you're going to have to pay me. And they ain't like that number, because, you know what I'm saying, for the most part, he was proving his worth to them over that time. And if you listen to, like, there's a whole episode where he talks about it or whatever. They were not fully appreciative of the fact that he was doing numbers on their platform. Like, he brought to their platform what he should have, and they didn't necessarily show that they appreciate it, because it's a corporation. Like they're just a business, and they look at things a certain way. They got dudes running their numbers or whatever. But he's like, no, that's what I'm doing out here. And so once he tried to tell them what he felt like he was worth, they were like, nah, you ain't worth that much. But then, you know, when you bring along like Joe Rogan, which is a whole other thing in and of itself, because that shit is kind of weird and kind of wild. I think you start to devalue everything else you got. And so they just let that shit fall through. And I mean, it could have been a good thing, but they just let it go. So shout out to Joe Budden. He's always been really solid at that. He could have sold his soul before Spotify, and he kind of held out for the Spotify deal because it looked great. And then for them, I think that was like a you know, just like a way to get him in the door. And then they thought, oh yeah, and I can buy you for everything you're worth now. Basically saying what happened to Dave Chappelle when he turned down $50 million from Comedy Central. He was like, no. Like there's a limit, like, of what y'all gonna ask for from me. So I'm turning that money down and I'm going to do something else. And of course, Dave Chappelle is living his best life now. He's a better man for it. And you know, Joe Budden can see that, so he's doing the same thing more or less.
No, and they wanted to back, like he do the pull up and all that. They wanted to back all that.
They wanted everything. They wanted
everything.
He had a whole thing with
he
Revolt
felt like
TV. Yeah, he got a bunch of shit that he had that he was working on or whatever, man. And that's my thing right there. Like when you start getting to a point where your content is cultivating to a different level, then I'm not about to sit there and tell you that this number is a number that I'm satisfied with when I know it can be so much more. Because I know y'all looking at the bottom line, and if I see my bottom line and my bottom line looking good as I think it is, then y'all number ain't comparing to what I see then. You know what I'm saying? So
and at the end of the day, when you look at something like that, ultimately it's just telling everybody to know your worth, know what you have to offer, because other people will try to tell you what they think you're worth, and if you don't know what you're worth, you're gonna take that number and fuck around and be devalued like they do in the music industry and entertainment, like over and over.
Come on. Yep. That's exactly absolutely. That's absolutely 1,000% right. You know what I'm saying? So that motivated me. You know what I'm saying? That motivated me in a way that, you know what I'm saying, I needed it to motivate me, because it's like, dog, like, man, you know what I'm saying, know what you're sitting on, know what you got, and then bring that shit to life even more then. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, you know what I'm saying, we where we at for a reason. I ain't got to reiterate numbers. We ain't got to talk statistics. We ain't got to talk facts. I'm where I'm at, and I feel good about that, and I'll leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? But I could always be better, though. So it's like, man, there's no such thing as a ceiling. You know what I'm saying? When your ladder is unlimited, then, you know what I'm saying, I can climb, I can break through anything then. You know what I'm saying? All I got to do is stick to it. Shout out to AO Radio in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? I see you out there, D Green. What's the deal, my dog? Look, we down about the last 2.5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Let me shout out the people. It's time to go vote again. You better go vote. Courtney said go vote.
I did. Jeremy.
Oh, yes.
Where's Brandon going for his birthday?
Oh, hey Brandon, I see you in a couple weekends.
Let's go! We out there, baby! Come on, let's
go! We're gonna do the pod together and everything. I'm gonna have you on the Mulatto Perspective.
Come on, man. See, perspective. Look, if y'all want to see me on the Mulatto Perspective, y'all make sure y'all tune in. Look, tell them where they can find you at, sir. Look,
yeah, you can find me, Millennial Mulatto, on Instagram, and have this podcast on Facebook. And Brandon Thompson will be on one of these upcoming episodes of the Mulatto Perspective real soon. So I'm looking forward to it.
Hey. Look, man, I'm excited. I didn't even know I was coming down to that damn side Florida.
Surprise.
Look, man. As y'all know, my birthday is in a week. Y'all know my birthday is in a week. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know what I'm saying? You know, shout out to my lovely wife and obviously my cousin. Y'all done put it together. You know what I'm saying? Game plans out here, man. I see y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I appreciate it. I need it all.
New city.
You know what I'm saying? New city, man. New experiences. You know what I mean? Damn, I wasn't ready for that. All right. Josh said fill out y'all census. Mr. J.M. Prince, co-owner RDM Transportation, Sharon's house. Fill out your damn census, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all fill the damn census out, man. Look, vote and fill out your census. Do both of them.
If you don't do your part, you can't complain about shit.
Can't complain about nothing. If you don't fill out your census, you don't even exist, technically.
Because hard shit.
You know what I'm saying? Look,
shout out to Carl in him. You remember Uncle Carl saying that?
Look, man, shout out to Touch Events, man. We told y'all 2021 we was coming, and we are. It's something big in the works. We will bring that back to y'all sooner than later. You know what I'm saying? I'm up against it. Everybody else that we represent, man, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Put it on my head, not my heart. This is another episode on Up and Up. As always, please, peace and blessings. Be safe. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. Thank you very much.
Deuces.